So this game I'm going to be playing a Ashe
I'd be
AD carry
surprised
with
if they didn't go.
Blitzcrank support. The reason I picked Ashe in this game was because I saw that we had a lot of damage threats in the front line, being our Alawi, Master Yi, and Blitzcrank. So that's a big, nice front line that can take a lot of damage from me, and then I could just sit in the back and be an AD carry. I also find Ashe to be very strong against people who are very aggressive, such as Elise. And yes, they do have the Morgana, but I do feel like if I'm able to time my arrows properly, or just overall catch them off guard, then Ashe is a very strong carry in this respect. I also really like Ashe as champion, which is why I picked her in this game. I'm running AD Reds on my runes, and attack damage Quints. Attack damage Reds, attack speed Quints, armor seals, and flat magic resist glyphs. As for masteries, I'm running what I feel like is a standard AD carry mastery page, going down the first tree with 18 and the second tree with 12, getting the fervor of battle in the first tree, and then in the second tree going for the executioners, so that I can do up to potentially 10% more damage. And yeah. It would be a rough lane if this Blitzcrank does not connect. But I have done it before, and Ashe is one of those champions that can kind of just sit in the back and CS a little bit if you have enough mana potions, but unfortunately we don't have mana potions anymore. And it looks like the Blitzcrank will be walking to the center and marking the AFK. Or he loaded in and I'm just lagging. I'm not entirely sure. Everyone's... Oh, okay, so... We'll see. If he loads in, that'd be nice. If not, then I should have bought different items.
Do not confuse mercy for weakness.
Seems like... Nice, okay, so I'm not going to be bottom alone. And as I was encouraging. Seems like Master Yi had to go do something. That's why I walked to the tower instead of walking to his jungle. Alright, so now we have two people who are now awake. Not sure why Alawi's going mid. Oh, I should leash. That is what I should do.
Peace requires a steady hand. Never lose focus.
Some kind of rust by Blitz, I guess. That's one way to put it.
I do my best work from afar.
That's some really good stuff. Not something you would expect.
I won't lead us astray.
Seems that TF just simply played the lane out smarter, as he has exhaust, and maybe had more minions on his side. Nonetheless. First blood, really good play. So that's some pretty annoying harass from Morgana. It doesn't do too much damage right now though.
My arrows fly true. We must press on. I always take the high ground. Faster than my arrow?
Oh darn. I missed that CS. However, I've been doing really well in my CS. A little bit surprised myself.
Swiftly now.
This is how I feel like I should be. And finally got to be fulfilling what I should be doing.
I always take the high
Nice, very good trade. Oh.
Never lose focus. Make it count.
Oh darn. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and go into my queue. I don't need the Hawkshot right now. And honestly, with having a Blitzcrank in lane, it's gonna be volatile, and I'm gonna wanna make sure that I have the damage to get the kills.
Lead the target.
Darn it. Trying too hard to try to push the lane so that we have more creeps on our side when we fight.
Faster than my arrow?
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Big plays all around. Clap, clap, dude. Whew.
Peace requires a steady hand.
That was a really clutch hook by Blitz. They also lost a big wave there, so... oh, what? Okay, I'm not as ahead as I thought I was. But, yeah, for some reason I thought I had a lead. Maybe I was comparing myself to Talon and that's why I messed it up.
I do my best work from afar. Faster than my arrow?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I actually don't know who just followed me, or did some kind of action. For some reason my Twitch notifications isn't on right now. I really apologize for that, as I like to give credit to anyone who is joining the stream. Dang, I messed up. I apologize. Oh, jeez. Die Campio, thank you for watching and thanks for subscribing, or following. yeah, I try to publish a lot of content, and I also do have a YouTube page.
Lead us astray.
It's in the link, but yeah, I'll be posting this game as well. If there's any specific matchups you like, I do take requests, and if it's a champion I don't have or own, or have practiced much, I'll practice them and then try to give some general laning tips. But yeah, you're welcome to chat in the chat box, and I'll speak to you when I'm not dying. Let me see about that Twitch. Dang, we're slipping.
Shut down. Take the high ground.
Yeah, that was well played by them. I fell for it. Yeah, no problem, man.
Right in the eyes. Requires a steady hand.
Alright, now I have some good established vision.
I only need one shot.
This Jinx has a substantial DPS gain lead on me right now, so if Blitz is smart, then we'll only try to play our advantages.
Will you fulfill your
Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! Alright, we're right back in it, guys. We got this game, no problem. Blitz, don't die to that creep. Blitz first creep.
Do not confuse mercy for weakness. Think quickly.
Alright. We're back in it. As for my items, against their comp, they have a pretty close range composition, so I'm actually going to go for this item next, being the Hurricane. I'm going to get this extra dagger and a couple potions. And the reason I'm going for the dagger is because I might not end up rushing this. It depends on how much money I have on my next pack, but I may just end up getting the Zerka Greaves, as movement speed is really crucial in Ashe if I'm to kite the enemy.
You will not fulfill your
Alright, I will get a hawk shot now just because I got cheesed. Oh my god. Ugh.
never lose focus.
Oh no, I'm actually on NA. I just stay up really late. Yeah.
My
I'm trying to become a professional gamer in League of Legends, which is why I've been playing a lot. And my sleep schedule is also a little messy, so that's a lot of why I'm up at this hour. Doing these things, playing these games.
On the right path.
And I'm actually going to go ahead and get a pink ward because it's always nice to have really good established vision. And in case our wards are cleared here, I want to be able to have a pink ward so that the enemy cannot just snipe it for free. But yeah, I'm on a North American server. I live in America. And I just stay up late. Dang it. I wanted to save Blitz with my arrow early, but unfortunately I messed up completely, and was punished for it. Oh man. Kinda wish I didn't have the pink ward now. I'll just sell my biscuits. Go ahead and go straight for this item. Interesting. I also like getting this Jar on Fist first. I do believe it's the right way to go. However, I don't like going for the Sterex Gauge immediately afterwards. Because I don't think Sterex Gauge early is optimal. Instead, I'll go this Jar on Fist right into Black Cleaver. From Portugal! Wow. I've never been to Portugal. I'm actually really bad with geography, so I'm not entirely sure where that is. But I assume it's somewhere in the Europe Western region. Are there any questions you have about League, or like maybe like some of the things I do? Because I can just explain whatever you want me to explain.
An ally has been slain.
Let's see how close they can get. Requires a steady hand. Faster than my arrow? I think.
Okay, so as a blitz, what you want to do in lane is a lot of bush camping. What this blitz could have done, and I can do for him, is just place a pink ward right here. And this establishes a lot of pressure in lane, because now if he stands in that bush, they have no idea how close or far he is to be able to hook. Blitz is all about positioning and timing, especially in this matchup against Morgana. It's very difficult to land hooks against Morgana just because of the black shield. Because if Morgana black shields, then the hook doesn't happen. So he has to have really good reactions and just be aware at all times. So for example, the Blitzcrank saw that Jinx was oh shoot, sorry, lost my track of thought because I'm killing people. Alright, so Blitz had good awareness, saw that Morgana was low and needed to kill her. And early on, he didn't go for the hook to try to break the spell shield because there was no point. So, the Blitzcrank had really good awareness by making sure that the Morgana died immediately. I see. So yeah, as a support player, pink wards are the most important thing for this patch because they last forever until killed, and they apply just a ton of pressure. Because oh shoot, I do not want 2 BF swords. Lost in my train of thought. But yeah, as long as you're warding really well, one thing I even do as a support player that you might see a lot at higher tier games is that after the first back, they actually roam to gank the mid lane because the bot lane will say, oh, they went back, or they might not even call it at all. And if you roam mid, it lets you, it helps the mid laner out, even if you're just applying pressure, even if the gank doesn't result in a kill. The pressure alone is enough. And if you're able to get your mid lane snowballing with the support play, then he's able to roam for you. So it's like, you know, 1 for 1. And especially with the TF's ability to roam around the map if he has a lead is amazing. And as long as you have an AD carry that plays smart and safe, shoot. Dang. As long as you have an AD carry that plays smart and safe while you're roaming, then there's no punishment for your roam. So as a support, if you're able to roam around the map, maybe not the top lane, but even just placing pink wards in these bushes, or this one, keeping your team alive with good map awareness, pinging for teammates saying, hey, there's someone here, or pink warding their bushes. For example, if this one's warded right there, then you want to ward the bottom side. That way your mid laner can be safe. Because in this specific matchup that you see right now, we have a TF and a Talon. Both of them have the ability to snowball the entire game if they're given a lead. But yeah, in general, really good warding, good map awareness, and right now, for this current meta, as this Blitzcrank has done, this Frost Queen's Claim is one of the strongest support items currently, as it sends little ghosts that scout everything and gives vision. So you're able to find out if anyone is nearby, and that in itself is a really good utility to have. I'm not saying they have to play AP champions. With Thresh, I still would prefer to have the Targon's Brace and get the HP gain pool and be able to shield my teammates. But in general, if you can, champions that have this are able to offer a lot of utility. The slow is amazing, and it also offers a lot of peel. As for the new support item, I don't know if you're curious about this or not, but the new support item with wards that combine with your that combine to make that give you 4 wards total. I think those are pretty bad in general, just because you don't need the extra ward. If you're needing that extra ward, that means you're placing them at the wrong times. So you have to place a lot of priority on the timing of when you use your wards. Because if you use your wards and just throw them out, that's great, but there's no point in just throwing out wards for getting vision. You gotta make sure that the enemy isn't about to clear your wards, because now it's a lot easier to make the map dark. So make sure that you ward right before you're about to go into those objectives, instead of just placing them and then backing off, because then the enemy can just clear them and you have no wards left because it only has 3 charges and the map is just dark. So the timing of when you use your wards is very key in this patch, because of how little vision you're going to have. And my personal preference, if you're ever behind as a team and they are having more map control and it is a lot more difficult to ward, get this trinket, even as a support, because that way you don't have to face check which may end up throwing the game.
Stand together.
But yeah.
We're on the right track.
Alright, so I was actually able to— oh, frick! I was able to make a flash heal play there, save our TF. He's been doing well, so yeah. Balls on that man. Jinx was able to get away with that. Oh wait. Oh, you can't go for the reset. Yeah, no problem, man. Ooh. That sucks. Okay, so AP is this stat right here. It stands for ability power, and it also makes your spells do more if your champion is an AP champion. AD is attack damage, and AD carries, as well as champions like Master Yi and Alawi over here, use attack damage, and that allows them to do more physical damage. And yeah, that is AP and AD. AP and AD means that you're going to be doing more damage with those abilities, or your auto attacks. AP makes your spells do more damage, and AD makes your attacks do more damage. So by picking a certain champion that requires a lot of attack damage to do more damage, you can eventually scale into the game. Now the definition of scaling is having items that make your abilities do more damage for the higher stat. So I guess, I don't know, I'm kind of explaining this poorly, but attack damage makes your attacks, auto attacks do more, and spells that do physical damage do more. And AP makes your spells do more that do magic damage. So if you're a champion that has is going against someone with a lot of attack damage, then you need armor in order to preserve your life pool. However, if you're going against a team with a lot of magic damage, which is AP, then you want to go for a build that has a lot of magic resist. And yeah.
Executed.
Stand together. I always take it.
Damn. Yeah, no worries, man.
Swiftly now. United, we are stronger. We are one people.
Alright, nice CC chain there. 3 kills.
Best work so far.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Phantom Dancer, and that's because they have champions who are liking to get into my face. For example, they have the Elise here. Oh, you're level 30? Oh yeah, no worries, man. Like, when I was level 30, I had no idea what AD and AP was. I walked into lanes, I died for no reason. So, no harm in asking. It's always good to ask. People will appreciate more for like actually trying to learn and understand, rather than just going into games and, you know, going yellow with it. So yeah, feel free to ask as much as you need.
I won't lead us astray. Swiftly now.
Wow, shoot, that was really close. This is looking to be a pretty close game, but I think if we let the game last long enough, we'll actually be able to beat them, just because Renekton falls off at a certain point in time. Despite him being so fed right now, I think we can still win the game easily, as long as we're able to coordinate and provide peel.
Do not confuse mercy for weakness.
So that's exactly what you don't want to do as a support, because that right there is face checking a brush, and he should have got this trinket because that was way too deep, or should have gone with teammates.
Faster than my arrow.
So that was a mistake that you don't want to make as a support champion.
We are one.
Oh my gosh!
I won't lead us astray. Peace requires a steady hand.
Dang. And that's actually gonna be game. I think we do lose here, unfortunately. Yeah. It was a close game. One thing you want to keep in mind as a support is to keep your AD carry alive, as AD carry has the highest potential to do damage. So, because I wasn't able to be alive, and their AD carry was, they were able to do more damage and eventually just win the game. And just letting you know ahead of time, I do stop my stream between every game so that I can upload them onto YouTube.